How would you respond if someone told you that your child had just been enticed into a stranger's home? That's just what happened to an Akron man who immediately entered the home and fought to rescue his daughter. Eric Mansfield joins me now. This sounds like some tense and frightening moments.
And it certainly is. It's the worst nightmare, the expression we use an awful lot, and it's exactly what happened in Akron. This 9-year-old girl lured in with the promise of cash, $5, by a man she had no idea of knowing, has more than 100 criminal charges on his record. And luckily, other kids saw what was happening, ran to get her father, and he knew that if he wanted to save his daughter, he had to act fast.
I was out the door, no questions asked.
Demetrius Skipper reacted with a father's protective instinct. After learning that his daughter, Demetra, had been enticed into this North Hill home by a stranger.
So I snatched the door open, I asked him, he said no, and I looked at his face and I just knew something wasn't right.
Skipper trusted his instincts that the man was lying and could feel his little girl was nearby and in danger.
And so I just grabbed him, started throwing him around the house, and I called my daughter. She come running out the house. She couldn't have been there no more than a minute, 2 minutes. She told me he told her, to go in the basement, don't say nothing.
Police say 36-year-old Terrence Garner fled the home. He was caught a few blocks away and charged with kidnapping and child enticement. Fortunately, the victim's cousin and other teens knew to get help when the girl suddenly disappeared.
He used to look at kids and they walk past and stuff. So I was a little scared.
Because her friends were alert enough to seek help from another adult that they knew, it probably saved this little girl from being hurt or even worse.
Don't talk to strangers. If they give you money, don't do it.
I made a promise to my mama that I will always be there for my kids and never leave them, and that's the promise I'm going to keep.
Father fights for his daughter. Another man who rents a home in that house tells me that it's a transitional home. Oftentimes men who are coming out of prison will find time there, try to get their lives back together. He said Garner only lived there a few months. Now, he remains jailed, but he was so uncooperative in the jail today, Ramona, they could not even arraign him, so that's where he'll spend another night.
That just gives you chills, and once again, that girl was not harmed.
Yes, she is just fine. She was only in there for a few minutes, but her father says from here forward, Fletcher goes nowhere without him.
Thank goodness he was able to save her. Thanks, Eric.